Back in downtown Mankato one more time on the weekend. The Mavericks complete the weekend sweep after an 8-0 win last night. They come back with a 5-1 win tonight over Lake Superior State. So a big weekend offensively. Also have to be impressed with the defensive effort. The Mavericks give up a few more shots on goal tonight, but Cole Huggins, very strong. The only goal he gave away was a defensive lapse and a breakdown. So all in all, really couldn't have written a better script.
Well, we didn't know that Jason Pulaski was not going to play this weekend. The team might have been aware of it. Cole Huggins did a great job. He hadn't played since November 13th. We come to the arena assuming that we're going to see Pulaski again, but Huggins, who won the WCHA goaltending championship as a freshman, can play well. We know that. He's got 8 shutouts on his career. We know that, but hadn't done it in a while. So it was nice to see him step behind between the pipes and do a great job all weekend long and keep his team in the game last night till they got it going, and same thing tonight.
Mavericks got it going a little bit earlier tonight, a much better first 10 minutes than they had last night, and the Mavericks obviously get the first couple goals of the contest as we work into the highlights.
Well, the first one comes shorthanded. Jordan Nelson gets the puck handed to him 47 seconds in and backhands it in. It's all just because he applied the pressure. Make somebody make a mistake. Second goal is C.J. Franklin, his first of the night from Daniel Brickley. Brickley has 6 assists. 8th goal for Franklin at 9:52 makes it 2-0 Mavericks midway through the second period. Here's the third goal of the period. That's from Max Cota to Hunter Brinker. Hunter Brinker at 12:19, his 6th of the season. Cota's 5th assist. That makes it 3-0 Mavericks. Then we go to the third period.
Shot early on here as Knutson works it back into the slot, and on the far side, Franklin right out of midair swipes it in. His second goal of the night, 9th of the season. Here's that breakaway the other way. C.J. Hayes gets in past the Mavericks defensively and works one past Huggins. And then finally the Mavericks will clear things up here on their second power play tally of the night. C. Gervais in front. He'll sweep down as he's getting knocked down by Chatham on the play, but still is able to sweep the rebound into the net for his 8th goal of the season. And that was our final tally of the night as the Mavericks win this one 5-1, out shooting Lake Superior State 35-23 on the night. The Mavericks with a couple of power play goals. They also had the shorthanded goal, so big special teams night and a good weekend overall for the Mavericks on the special teams, dominating in the faceoff statistic as well.
Well, those are the type of numbers you expect to see from the Mavericks. Hadn't necessarily seen the first 2 series of the week of the season since that 3-week break at Christmas time, but they really got it going offensively, win the faceoffs, win the special team battles, and win the games.
Let's take a look at our J. Beal Real Estate, our play of the game, and this is going to be the second goal scored.
This is a good one.
By Franklin. Is really out of. Cota did the same thing backhanded last night. Here Franklin's going to get a forehanded opportunity, and that is our J. Beal top floor play of the game. J. Beal Real Estate Group does the little things that make a big difference. C.J. Franklin was a big difference maker this weekend.
Well, he's got 12 points in 4 games against the Lakers over 2 seasons. Just phenomenal. Here's the scoring from around the country. In overtime, Bemidji State and Ferris tied at 1. It's Denver shutting out UMD in the third, 2-0. St. Cloud, big over Western Michigan tonight. Mavericks and St. Cloud next weekend. North Dakota wins over Colorado College last night after a tie. Miami downs UNO tonight, and the Gophers by a touchdown over Wisconsin, 9-2. Ohio State beats Penn State 5-1. Penn State might fall out of the top 16 with that loss. UMass Lowell over Providence tonight. Harvard by 4 over Cornell. UConn and BC tied in overtime tonight at 3. Yale over St. Lawrence 3-2. And Boston over Maine tonight 6-1.
As you just saw in the out-of-town scores for the Mavericks, next up again that North Star Cup this weekend, and they're going to take on the Bemidji State team, top 5 in the country. This will be a really good test. This will show the Mavericks. You know, right now they're sitting within the WCHA play, but they're going to get tested with Minnesota potentially, Bemidji in there certainly, but right off the gate, St. Cloud State will know where this Maverick team is.
Well, St. Cloud ranked in one poll number 2, number 3 in another poll, so you're going to see this would be a really, really good win for the Mavericks. They only have 1 non-conference victory, and for pairwise purposes, if you want to make the NCAA tournament, that would be a big, big feather in your cap, no question about it, but that's a heck of a hockey team.
So obviously I would encourage everyone to go out there. If you love college hockey, it's a great setting, and if you can't get up there in the XL next weekend, the games are going to get even bigger here when we're back with you early February when Bowling Green comes to town.
Oh, that certainly is the case. If Bowling Green takes care of business next weekend, the Mavericks will be trailing in the conference standings on their home ice with a chance to regain first place. So there's a lot to happen between now and then. But, yeah, that should be a heck of a hockey series. And every time those two teams have met, it's been really good so far.
Conceivably, that will be a battle for the first place spot in the WSHA with about a month to go. And, again, we're back on air the 5th and 6th of February as Bowling Green, the Falcons, come into town to take on Minnesota State, Mankato, and the Mavericks. But before we get there, we got to close it out tonight. So on behalf of Dan McCarter and myself, Don Westfall, and the rest of the students from Bethany Lutheran College, we thank you for watching. One more time, our final score here tonight, Minnesota State, Mankato 5, Lake Superior State 1.